1-yard line. Roethlisberger handing it off. This is Connor. He is in for a Steelers touchdown. It is Smith-Schuster who makes the catch.
What a catch.
Finds McDonald, and he takes it in for a Steelers touchdown.
All right, welcome back to another episode of the Steel Studio Podcast.
Yeah, I'm Rick.
I'm Mike, and
Hey.
I feel like I say the same damn thing every time I open these episodes.
Well, we're father and son talking Steelers. Hey, guys, like and subscribe. Email us. We had some this week, and I'll be posting this. You guys can comment and tell us your score for prediction for this game. We play Dow ass. We should be able to kick some ass. So.
Some of that cowboy ass. Man, I like your hoodie.
Oh, thanks, man.
I think I'm going to order one right when we're done with this episode.
Yeah, with the flag.
Yeah.
You know.
Repping that support.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
USA. And we are the best team in the USA.
That's true. Right now we're 7-0, and we are 13.5-point favorites against the shitty-ass Cowboys.
Remember, we only won 8 games last year. What a miserable year.
Dude, if we win this game, we are tied with last year.
And once again, Tomlin does not have a losing season. You got to give him credit. It's not Cowboys players anymore.
I know. In the past I've been so not good about giving Tomlin credit, and I'll fall on that sword. I mean, I think
last
he's doing
year
pretty good.
He seemed like he coached his best year, and he's been doing better. And he got a little vocal this week, which I like to see. Yeah, he was out saying something.
Finally,
fired up, and I like TJ Watt was pissed off. People are, they're trying to make drama out of that. He's a player, man.
That happens. And
we're the Steelers.
This isn't pussyfooting around.
Right.
This is real football.
They're playing like the Steelers, like the '70s Steelers. It's so fun to see.
It is.
We run, we pass, we have great defense.
Not that I want Spillane to be hurt,
deserve.
but man, that was fun to watch with that guy bleeding.
I love that. I want a
football.
picture, a signed picture of that blood going down.
He may be one of my new favorite Steelers.
You got to find that picture. With the blood on his
I'll find it. Yeah, that's cool. We'll blow it up, make a nice.
Put it on the.
Pull a framed thing up. We can put it on the podcast.
Yeah, put it on the podcast. That's what we do. Hey, guys, we're on Twitter too.
I want it signed. I want to put it on my wall. Yes, yeah. Twitter, and I'll have that at the bottom. With all the other things we're on, it'll say Twitter too, so you guys can see every platform that we're on.
Right.
So I was gonna open this up and say we're going against Andy Firecrotch Dalton, but we're not even.
No.
Not even going against him.
He tested positive for being a pussy. I'm sorry for having COVID, which is real. COVID's real. I'm not saying that. I was just making fun of him.
He's
the Red Rocket.
He's still a pussy.
He doesn't want to play us. Let's face it. No. I'm not coming back
anybody
against them. I played them before. They beat my ass for years. I'm not ruining my career for good.
I was gonna say if there's anybody who would know something about the Steelers, it'd be him, but. Now they're not even going to have the kid who played through the ball 40 times last week. They're going to have 2 other random fucking people.
The one thing I worry about is remember the guy from Denver had a hell of a game against us.
Driscoll? Yeah, because you don't know what to do with them.
So now we got
unpredictable.
Possibly Gilbert from the Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Browns.
He'll say, they don't got no bush.
But he's terrible. Didn't he come from? Wasn't he third string on the Browns?
Yeah,
he's terrible.
Yeah, but you never know, man. I'm not too worried, honestly. But
if we can't beat a team like that, then we shouldn't be 7-0 or 8-0 or anything like that. I mean,
we should dominate from start to finish the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks easily. We need to. It's time we need to have Rudolph taking some snaps and some of the backups, and we need to work on our offense. Like Chad said, we need to work on our offense a little bit.
This is a very important year to have home field advantage because only one team gets it, though. And right now we would get it. So, I want all those wins.
Yeah.
It's a very important year to have that.
Yeah. I think we will. We're headed in that direction.
So.
Chiefs are right there with us. You can't
But being the only team that gets that bye, especially with us having our regular season bye so early, that could be important.
That's true. I haven't looked at their schedule either, but I'm sure it's a little tougher than ours.
Their division has some random wins every once in a while. Yeah. So the Dallas Cowboys are coming off 3 losses in a row. Their last win actually was against the Giants.
Yep.
And it was at home. It was on October 11th. And so, everything okay? You got an emergency?
I'm fine.
I just like to make sure you don't have an emergency.
No, not an emergency. No, it was just Terry Bradshaw texted me. He said you forgot to mention me.
Oh yeah, Terry Bradshaw. He's giving that money giveaway thing, and he said that he would give us some. That's right. Tell him we're waiting on our blank check here. So the last time the Giants won was the last time that they played a home game at 4:30. And this time, this the first time since then in 4 games now that they're playing a home game at 4:30.
Wow.
They could win.
Yeah. I'm glad because it's going to be nice that day. We could go do some stuff before the game,
Yeah, actually, yeah. This is the first. So I listen to this. This is funny. The Cowboys in the last 3 games, obviously they lost the last 3 games. They've only scored a combined 22 points between all 3 games. 10 against the Cardinals, 3 against Washington, and 9 against Philly. We haven't had a single game where we've scored less than 26. Wow. We scored 103 in our last 3 games. 26-10. It's over. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, their offensive line's in shambles. Yeah. It's like paper thin. We should be able to get 5,
even
6,
with
7
Isaiah
sacks.
Buggs in there, we should be fine.
Yeah, and if Hayward and Alulu, which are on the injury report, are even sore, I wouldn't play them.
I wouldn't either.
But if they are, what do you do if they're healthy?
I would
not dress them
still. Yeah. And same with Mike Hilton. If he starts coming back,
I think he'll be back.
I wouldn't play him still.
Did Watt dress last week and didn't get any snaps?
Derek Watt did not.
Oh, okay.
No. And they said that he may be back for this week. I still wouldn't play him. I don't think that we played without those guys against the Ravens.
Gentry, I'd like to see him get a couple catches.
Yeah, but our tight ends are gelling. That's one where I'm like, if we're gelling, why break that one?
But he's just so tall and good looking, and
It doesn't mean anything. Wasn't Matt Spaeth like a freaking giant? And the guy, he was like slow as shit. He couldn't catch the damn ball.
He actually left our team, and then we signed him back. He left in free agency.
You thought he was good?
I love Matt Spaeth.
He was slow.
He's a hell of a blocker,
molasses,
dude.
Man.
He can block. I can't see shit now with these glasses on, but he can block.
You can see my face.
That's bad. I'm getting old. But anyway, yeah, I think they're not going to be able to move the ball on us.
Yeah, our only player is Zeke.
Right.
He has a lot of receptions. He's averaging only 3.9 yards per carry, though.
I know he's getting paid, but how can he be happy there?
Probably isn't right now, especially under McCarthy. McCarthy's acting like he still has Aaron Rodgers. And it's like, it's just not going to happen, man. You're using
Maybe McCarthy can play quarterback. Can you imagine seeing him
They need him on the O-line, man. Get his ass out there.
But they do have good receivers. They do have that. If we can't, but we're going to have – I think we'll be fine because we don't have to concentrate on the run as much.
We have good DBs.
But – if they run like the Ravens did, we might lose this. You can't count any team out. There's no games off.
And you know what? That is true because the Ravens, 2 of their linemen went down.
Look, the Buccaneers.
And they still ran all over us.
Barely won last night against the Giants. They
the
should have
NFL.
lost, actually.
Yeah.
Tom Brady gets another break. Freaking paid off pussy.
These refs, man. But I'll tell you, this is the NFL, like you said, and this shit happens.
These guys are professionals, and Dallas is pretty desperate. But I feel like they quit,
It's going to happen.
And plus, it is at their place. When's the last time we won there? I don't even know.
I don't know.
But
I'll tell you, isn't
thing
it pathetic that that Dallas team is this bad and they're still in the running for their division?
Right.
Right. One of these teams in this division is going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Their special teams is terrible, too. That's something people don't mention. They're averaging 6 yards per punt return and per kick return.
Right.
So we're at 16.7 on punts and 18 on kick returns. That's terrible.
I'm looking up Steelers history versus the Cowboys, and the cheerleaders come up. Whoa! Wow! Maybe they are good. Let's see. Wow. They lead.
You want to share it with us?
They lead the all-time series 17-15.
Do they really? We don't play very well against them, do we?
But they've been at some good teams, man.
This was supposed to be one.
They've won the last 2 games. Do you know that against us?
Yeah. A trip-up game will come for us. I don't think this is it, but it will come.
Yeah.
The only teams they've beaten are the Falcons and the Giants.
Chances are we're not going undefeated. That's statistically,
and I'm okay
historically.
With that.
But I don't want to lose this week after beating the Ravens.
Right. I don't think this is our trip-up game. I think we'll have one.
We should.
But I don't think this is it.
Man, why am I so stuffy? Sorry, people. But anyway, I really can't see. We lost the last 2. I remember the last game when they ran all over us. I think it was in Pittsburgh.
I don't think that they're going to be. That's the only thing.
If we lose this game,
we're
losing to our worst. And we do. We have when we lost to Denver a couple years ago in Denver. Remember how terrible they were?
No, what are you talking about?
Remember Ben threw the interception in the end zone, and we kept turning the ball over. And
we have terrible memories in Denver.
Ben doesn't play as
Tim
well
Tebow
on the
I just
road
black out
against
and
bad teams. There's some stat that he has a losing record or something. If bad road Ben and bad Tomlin come out again, there's going to be a lot of pissed off fans.
please don't.
What are you yawning for?
Well, you're making me tired. Bad Ben.
I'm just saying. I'm worried. I would be nervous if we were playing the Catholic high school over, East Pittsburgh. I'd be nervous. But do I think we'll win? Are we the better team? Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm nervous.
But you have to think, like I was saying, what it comes down to is only this year matters, not past. But the thing is we've scored more than 26 points every game this year. Before this year, we had whatever that streak was where we didn't even score more than 30 for like 2.5 years. I mean, that's...
Yeah, they beat us in 2016, 35-30. That's the last time they beat us. But it's 4 years ago.
Who cares?
I know. It doesn't mean anything. So, that'll be... If we do trip up, the Steelers aren't for real. Look. But I think we'll be fine. And we did acquire Avery. I don't know if Avery Williamson will be able to play this week or not.
What do you mean be able to? He'll be eligible.
Will he?
Yeah, why wouldn't he? He's already active in the league. It's not like we picked him up as a free agent.
Well, I thought there was some trade thing with COVID. They have to go through some...
But not if they're already active. Because didn't Le'Veon Bell start playing immediately?
That's true. Boy, he's not that good, is he? Boy, he's such a great back. How many yards rushing did he have? 30.
No, wait. He had 6 rushes for 7 yards and whatever receptions for 30 yards. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's just...
That was their leading rusher that
He's
game.
washed up, man.
How can people say that they're number one in the power rankings when they had 7 rushing yards?
Didn't they win that game from... they played the Jets. I mean, they showed up.
It's a terrible team. And what an asshole move to show up and just throw all over the Jets. Come on. That's what your game plan was? Just come on.
Somebody needs to put a good lick on Mahomes. He'll change his attitude. I love the kid.
He just needs hit. Yeah, I mean, I respect the hell out of him, but he needs hit. Nobody hits him. Mm-mm. But he is one of those quarterbacks that is ref protected. He's very ref protected.
Yeah, another Brady, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
But anyway, I think that, and we should be able to run. I think we did run the ball this week. Have some.
I think so too. Their defense is
terrible. Let Ben throw the ball maybe 15, 20 times the most. Run the damn ball. Let's get Connor 300 yards. That way he'll be the leading rusher in the league.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but you know what? Their defense is terrible though. Jalen Smith is their only, it seems like only tackler. The guy's got double the tackles of the next best person. Isn't Lawrence? Lawrence only has like 31 tackles or something this year. Smith has 82.
Yeah, there's nobody.
It's like double.
I mean, the Browns ran up and down the field on him. We should be able to.
Yeah, the Browns are terrible.
Right. We should be able to run all over this team.
I agree.
And I'd get all 3 running backs involved. Well, maybe not Samuels, but.
Samuels isn't included.
I like Jalen Samuels. He's played well, but he's just. I don't understand why he's.
Get out of here.
Not this year. I don't know why he's out there.
Or last year.
I would rather have.
He played well. Was in
I would rather have Ryan Switzer.
Yes.
Than Samuels.
Yes. Especially if we're doing spread with all receivers.
Maybe Switzer, we're bringing him back for a secret weapon later.
I don't think so.
I don't either. He's not even on any team, is he?
I like the guy. I have no idea.
He must be hurt.
Hey, you know what? I like him as a person. I'm sad.
And also, I just read today that Antonio Brown is living in Tom Brady's house. So I hope right now he's with Brady's wife.
Giselle. He's giving it to Giselle. Man.
Anyway, that's very unprofessional.
Let me tell you, dude. Giselle is worth more money than even Tom Brady is. She's not fucking Antonio Brown.
You never know.
She's not.
Black guys. I'm sorry.
She's so rich. She's getting it. She's getting, Bukkake gangbang.
Although Antonio Brown did say no white women 2020. So.
What is even?
He did say that.
This dude is nuts, man. He needs a psychiatrist. He needs some serious therapy.
Anyway, defensively, I think we dominate. Offensively,
we dominate.
Yeah. So this is like the worst game to preview because we should be able to roll. I think this is the week that we Ray gets a return for a touchdown.
Oh man, you know what? They're like I said, the special teams is terrible.
And I think the key is if we get a 21-0 lead, and we can tee off, and then the game's over.
I hope so because I don't want another heart attack. I want a game to be just like the Browns game, except I want them to have fucking 0.
Right.
I want a nest.
40-0 would be nice,
and that'll make a statement. I think just
and we can rest all our guys, bring the backups in. That's what
and Mason won't fuck up, and it'll
be
great.
We get that. You never know in the NFL, man. I'm telling you, but I hope so.
But the weather's gonna be good, so we can just sit there sipping beer, hanging out, and watch the Steelers just kick ass.
Right. So is there anything else we got for this game?
Not
I mean,
really.
Andy Dalton is not playing because of COVID. We said that. So.
Yeah. Zeke's their only
Probably
player.
Hayward's going to be out at this point, and you never know. He may play.
There is one other thing I was going to say. Zeke only averages 65 rushing yards per game.
Wow.
And we allow our opponents, 76 or something?
Before last week.
Before last week. Last week, I still don't think that puts us over 100 average.
I know we've dropped from number 2 to like number 5 or something in rushing defense.
I'll take it because they'll underestimate
Yeah.
us.
So what other stats we have for this?
I said a bunch of them already.
Oh.
Zeke's longest play is only 24 yards.
Wow.
That's not that great.
You know
5
what?
touchdowns.
How many? I mean, he's had a lot of carries in his career. Maybe he's
he's already at 130 this year.
usually.
That's less than Derrick Henry was 2 weeks ago, but
Yeah.
it's still a high load. So
They're not running him enough, actually.
they pass him a lot. He's had 46 targets and he's caught 34 of them.
He's a good player, but one player don't make a team in the NFL.
No, not at all. But I mean, the guy is averaging 8 receptions or 8 targets per game, and
We got
pass. That's a
guys
lot
all
for
over,
a
man.
running
Think
back.
about what we got on this team, man.
We spread out. We hit 10, 11 players in the pass each game.
What a team we got, though. Just you ever just look at the roster?
Yeah,
I mean, the offensive line, and you look at the receivers; they're all young.
and it's actually really hard to do stats on
and
our
then
team
this
because
defense.
we just got so many people everywhere.
We got Minka, we got Watt, we got Hayward, we got. It just goes on. Dupree,
Mooney.
Mooney. It goes on and on. Mooney's on Chicago. We did the trade for him.
Fuck
Darnell
him.
Mooney.
Darnell Mooney.
He's our cousin. You heard of he had a touchdown last week.
I didn't know he was related to me. I didn't even meet
I
the
forgot
guy.
to tell you, man.
Darnell Mooney.
One wild night with his mother.
Is he white or black?
He's a black guy, but
Oh yeah, he's my cousin. Yeah.
I met his mom. What can I say? Sorry, man. Don't tell your mother.
Black Irish. Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna do our picks.
Man, yeah. Well, yeah. I was gonna close it out. They're the bad team in the worst division in football.
They are.
so.
We should roll. Steelers should roll. I'm not gonna have to do the war thing because
This isn't war. This is a little skirmish.
this is a little battle. Like by the creek. We should be able to spray them and push them in the creek and roll on to the next one. We all know that, Steeler Nation.
Hopefully we're celebrating with you on Monday. we didn't do
We're
something
totally
stupid.
out of it today. This isn't our.
It's a hard week.
Oh, it's been busy too.
So, picks. Thursday night game. Packers at 49ers. That should actually be a good game.
Not with Garoppolo and
Oh, that's right. Kittle. They're gone.
yeah.
And you know what? 49ers are 1-3 at home.
Taking a pack.
I'm going to take the pack, too. If that's 1-3 at home, that's a crazy stat. Broncos at Falcons. 2 shitty teams with the Broncos making a comeback here. Falcons are favorites. Broncos are 3-4. Falcons 2-6.
I'll take the Falcons.
At home?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Broncos. I feel like they're playing for something. The Falcons have not won a game at home this year. They're 0-4 at home. Seahawks at Bills. Seahawks. Put the Bills away.
Who?
You okay?
I was reading the stat.
I didn't see you. I thought you were thinking.
Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks.
Do you know who they're playing?
The
You
Bills.
just taking-
The Buffalo shit Bills. They shit last week and they still won. That Buffalo keeps shitting in the field,
Let me
but he
tell you.
still wins.
Dude, there's a lot of good games this week.
That's good.
So that Thursday was 5-2 and 4-4. Then the Seahawks and Bills, and then now there's Bears at Titans, 5-3 against 5-2.
Wow.
Finally, some good games. I'm gonna pick the Titans though, reluctantly.
Wow.
What stat did you find?
No, I'm
You're just
looking at
saying
picks.
wow,
Go
you're
ahead.
I did Bears at Titans.
Oh, man, I'm losing my mind. I'm taking the Titans to bounce back.
Yeah, they're not gonna lose 3 in a row. Ravens
Can't
at
believe
Colts.
they lost to Cincy. What the hell was that?
Well, since he's not as bad as people think, apparently. So you're gonna take the Colts against the Ravens?
I am upset taking the Colts. I don't know why, but I just think the Ravens are a little banged up, and I think the Colts are going to take advantage of that and find a way to win. It's going to be close. The Colts aren't that good either, but they played well last week.
Baltimore's barely favored. I have a hard time putting my faith in Phillip Rivers, but I'm going to this week as well. I'm going to pick the Colts. I just think
Be nice.
the Ravens are going to stumble around for a little bit, trying to get their wits about them after getting spanked.
And they did lose their tackle. I don't know if
And
their other
I don't know if
linemen
the
are
guard's
playing, and
back,
they have
but-
some guys sick too. So who knows?
So next one, Kansas City hosts the Panthers.
Kansas City. Is every game at home for them? Do they ever play on the road? Do they just get 16 home games because of COVID?
Well, they've played 4 at home, 4 on the road so
Oh,
far. So
well,
I don't know.
Must be me. I'm watching the wrong game.
Lay off the Michelob Ultra, man. Lions at Vikings. It's kind of a shit game.
Yeah, and I keep picking a home. You can't have this many home teams. I'm taking Detroit. Upset.
I'm taking Detroit too because the Vikings are another one of those
But
teams.
the Vikings won last week.
They've never won at home so far this year. They lose
It's crazy.
every,
Without
another one of
fans,
those
though, it
teams.
changes that a lot.
Giants at Washington. Washington.
Yeah, I'm done picking the Giants. They
I
suck.
wanted to. I thought they were better than this.
I like Daniel Jones, but he'll be out of the NFL if this continues.
Yeah. Texans at Jaguars. Both teams are 1-6. Jaguars.
Give me Houston.
I'm picking Jaguars. 'Cause
Houston had a bye week last week.
I'm still. I don't think they're gonna get it together. I think firing Bill O'Brien was a bad decision. They're 0-3 away. They're 7-point favorites, but I'm picking the Jags. I think that they'll win. Raiders at Chargers.
I'm picking the Raiders,
Yeah, me too. Pretty
even though they weren't really not that good either. But I'm taking them.
They're another one of those teams that doesn't win at home, and they're on the road here, so that's fine. The Dolphins at the Cardinals. 4-3 Dolphins, 5-2 Cardinals. That should be a good game.
I'm taking Arizona at home.
I'm gonna pick the Dolphins. They didn't do very well last week. I mean, they won last week against
Yeah,
the
but you're not
Rams,
gonna
but
win like that.
90 passing yards. But I'm still gonna take the Dolphins because it seems like they're finding a way to win. They're jiving, so
Yeah.
I don't think Arizona's as good as their record either.
They're not, but man, they've had an easy schedule. Jesus.
They do. Saints at Buccaneers.
You missed one. New England Jets.
That's coming up next.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Saints and Buccaneers. Corners on sale. Buccaneer. I'm taking the Saints, 30-27, an upset.
Ooh,
Buccaneers aren't that good, dude.
I don't think so either, but they're at home. It's Tom Brady. I'm picking the Buccaneers. Now it's Patriots at Jets. It's the Monday night game.
Oh, Jets all the way. No, I'm taking New England. Sorry.
They're both terrible. So New England hasn't won on the road. Jets haven't won at home. That's such a shame. This league is very good or very
And in your
bad.
survivor poll, whoever plays the Jets, just pick them every week.
The Jets are going to get one eventually here, but they're fire selling. I'm picking the Patriots. So our game, Steelers at Cowboys. We got 13.5 point favorites. Steelers.
Yeah, I think Steelers will win this game 30-10. Anything less than 20-point win, I'm going to be pissed.
Pissed or disappointed?
Disappointed.
Actively pissed, like punch the wall pissed. Like, are you fucking
No,
kidding
I'm
me?
not
We
gonna
didn't
be
win
that
by
pissed.
20 points.
A win's a win if we win by a field goal at the end, but man, that'd be
I don't want a
bad.
heart attack, man. We need
I
to
know.
relax.
It would be nice. It would be nice.
We had it against the Browns. We kicked the shit out of them. So
Right.
hopefully we have that again. I would like a 40-point game. We've had 2 38s this year. I want to get in the 40s.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Be nice.
We haven't had a game like that since that Carolina Thursday night game, 2 years ago.
Right.
And I want that. 50, 40, 50.
I mean, the Steelers should dominate this game. And we should dominate this game. Dallas, you
This is
suck.
war.
You've always sucked. You think you're good. You're never any good. And you got a shit owner.
That's for you, Mike McCarthy and Geriatric Jones. So that's...
Steel Maiden will have something to say. Shout out to Steel Maiden. He'll have something to say about that.
He's the man.
He does the hate week every week, and he gives it to him, man.
He's the man.
He is the man. And we did have another guy who wanted to be on the show, not for another show, but we're gonna have him on there soon.
Yeah,
So,
we'll do a preview with him. We'll do something cool with him.
so that's all we got, man.
Pretty simple week, actually.
Yeah,
Compared
yeah.
to, it's not a rivalry week. It's not a big game.
NFC
It's-
team,
We're up by 2 games in our division. Feel kind
a
of
lot going on in the
cozy.
world. So it's hopefully you'll watch us and enjoy it, and subscribe and
Absolutely.
email us.
Check us out. Follow us on Twitter. We got a new Twitter, so check that out
Yeah,
and follow
yeah.
us.
And man, we're 7-0. We're 8-0 would be nice.
16-0
nice.
would be nice.
Yes.
Super Bowl would be nicer.
Yeah, I want to win.
That's
it
all that
this year. We're
matters.
gonna win it all this year. 'Cause
That's
we're-
all that matters.
this
We've
is
been
our
saying
year.
that for 3 months now, and people doubted us for so long.
Yeah, it's okay. We knew the team was
And
good.
now we
you
knew.
guys knew
Yeah.
the team was good too. So,
That's right.
all right. Well, that's all we got.
We love you, Steelers Nation.
Go Steelers.
Go Steelers.